Hey, beginners, low-level intermediates, let's continue our fundamental strumming, part 3. Hi everyone, Paul Zagorski here, PZ Guitar, your virtual practice partner. This is where we practice. This is where beginners practice. This is where low-level intermediates, we can practice. We don't waste time strumming through and scrolling through video after video trying to find something to do. We practice together here. And so it's a lot easier to practice with someone than it is by yourself. It is. So here we go. We've done this is now part 3 of the fundamental strumming series. Part 1, if you remember, please do part 1 before you do parts 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So part 1 is we took the chord out of it. We just worked on the strum. Part 2, we did the C chord. Today is the A chord, C-A-G-E-D. Here we go, okay? So you know the routine. So remember, it's 4 down strums for lab 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's get ready for lab number 1. Here we go, lab 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep your hand always moving. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, 4. 4, 2, 3, 4. Last 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, 4. 4, 2, 3, 4. A little bit of fun. Give your fingers a well-deserved rest. Let's get ready for lab number 2. So lab number 2, pattern number 2, is we missed the up strum on 3. So let's form our A chord, and let's get ready. You know that here's a recap of that pattern. Down, down, miss, down. You keep your hand moving anyway. Keep your hand moving even on that miss. So you ready? Here we go. Miss, 4, 1, 2, miss, 4, 1, 2, miss, 4. Give your fingers a break. Mine are, they hurt a little bit, but that's part of the rite of passage of a beginner guitar player. Your fingers are going to hurt, especially on this very static. You know, we're not changing chords, we're not lifting off, we're keeping static here. So anyway, let's get ready for lab 3. Lab 3, if you remember, we now start getting adding some up strums. So here's a recap. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. So that's our pattern. Let's get ready. Nice and slow, I promise. That's fantastic. So if you're finding these lessons and practice sessions to be valuable, give a like and subscribe. Don't forget, this is a good time to do that. Okay, so let's prep ourselves. Let's give our fingers a little bit of a break for lab 4. Lab 4, we're going to miss the up strum on beat 3. It's going to be the same progression that we just did, the same strumming pattern we just did, but we're going to miss up strum on 3. Here's a recap. That's one of the kings of strumming patterns. And when it comes to strumming here, I just want to emphasize this. You don't have to saw and be stilted and stiff. Just like let the hand fall. And on the up strum, just raise it up, just lift it. It's like let it fall and lift. The more relaxed, the more comfortable your hand is, the better you'll sound. Okay, so let's get right into number 4. You ready? Nice and slow. Excellent. Give your fingers a well-deserved break. And I'll see you for some tips and the recap. Hey everyone, thanks for sticking around this far. It shows some dedication and a real desire to practice and get better, to expand your repertoire, to expand the things that you can do well so you can have more fun on this instrument. Before we go any further, I want to do the Chuck Norris quote of the day. Look for, I love this part. I think it's fun. There's a link in the description for Chuck Norris memorabilia and things like that on my Amazon link. Click on it, look around, buy something, don't buy something, but look around. Some of the stuff is really fun. Better yet, leave a comment as to what your favorite Chuck Norris quote is. So today's Chuck Norris quote. Chuck Norris's calendar goes straight from March 31st to April 2nd. because no one fools Chuck Norris. If only, if you know, yeah, I love it. So back to the lessons and the tips here. Keep your hand moving. I say it all the time, but it's so vitally important. If you mess up a chord, big deal. It's already in the past, and the next strum is coming up. So you better be on that train. When it comes to strumming, just let your hand fall and lift it back up. And that's one of the big things. And just to try, and also on these particular practice sessions, roll the tape back to the beginning of the chapter. Each chapter is time coded, so you can easily just click on the little link in the description and go back to the beginning of that chapter and do it again, do it again, do it again. If you've done it for like 10 or 15 minutes, that's it, stop. You pick it up again tomorrow. Don't try and cram 8 hours into a session here. If your fingers can take it, great. If you're enjoying it, if the time flies, fantastic. But otherwise, spend 15, 20 minutes a day. That's all you need to do in a beginner. That's all you need to do. And if you want to play more, play more. But these drills, these practice sessions should be focused, single function tasks. And that's what we do here. So if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the channel. It's important. What was that? Please like and subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell so that way you get notified, because I post all the time. And that was the cat, by the way. Just please like and subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment as to what things you're having a problem with. We share it within the community. I'll answer it, or I'll make a video about it, and we can practice it together. So until then, keep practicing, and I'll see you soon.